Welcome back to Shimshams.
And we're back again. We're gonna have a little bit more story time so I can catch Brian and the rest of you up.
Oh yeah.
So, let's see. We can go... the best one is the time we visited Taco Bell. So...
Sounds like the usual story for you.
Oh, you have no idea.
Okay.
So, at my school, I go to college downtown, around 35th Street in Chicago, if you live around there. There's no Taco Bells within, anywhere. It's a good, 20 minutes on the CTA minimum. So, I hadn't had Taco Bell in such a long time, and Taco Bell is amazing. I love Taco Bell. So, I found some friends of mine who also have the same feelings as me about Taco Bell. So we decided, hey, let's get drunk and then go to Taco Bell, because that's how most things start on the weekends. Let's get drunk and do this. So he said, let's get drunk, ride the CTA, go to Taco Bell. And I was like, yeah, Taco Bell while I'm hammered is going to be great. So we end up drinking through the night. Pretty great. Around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., I want to say, we decided we're going to go to the Taco Bell at Ogilvy train station, which is a big train station in Chicago that it's where the Amtraks and stuff go. So we decide to do these things right before we leave called gravy boats, where we take gravy ladles that are usually full of gravy.
Yes,
and
obviously.
we fill them with hard liquor, and then we drink them as sort of
Ooh.
like a quad shot. I believe that's how it is. 4.5 shots all in one, and you do that. So we did about 2 of those each, and then we get on the way to the CTA. We're on the CTA. We're doing fine. I'm there with 2 friends. We're gonna switch up the names because protect their identities. We're gonna call them Schmalix and Schmenden.
Nice. Okay.
So, no, that's nice. We'll call them
Okay.
We'll call them Rick and George. So
Rick and George. Well,
Rick
now
and
that
George.
yeah. Okay,
well,
now.
I actually do know a Rick and a George, so that's gonna be good for them. So Rick, while we're on the CTA, we're sitting there. He's just got his head down in his hands. He's not talking, not anything. And me and George, having good times. We're talking, whatever. Then we get to Taco Bell. Me and George are walking around. We're doing fine. We're laughing it up because we're still drunk. We're still walking down the streets of Chicago, so it's pretty great. Rick, on the other hand, he is just stumbling around, nearly falling over, still has his head down, just walking usual drunken homeless
Sounds
man.
like you're not gonna get caught.
It was... Oh man, you have... This story takes some left turns.
Ooh.
So...
Just like the Indy 500.
Exactly. Left turns all around. And eventually does come full circle. So basically, we're walking on the street. We've managed to get Rick, the stumbling drunk one, into Ogilvy train station. As soon as we get there, same thing. He sits down. He puts his head down. I'm like, all right, what do you want to eat? I'll just order it for you so you can eat it right here. Maybe you'll feel better. And he's like, all right, fine. Just give me, the taco. And I was like, all right, fuck. Go order my food. George orders his food. I go back, I sit with Rick, and I was like, I'm trying to talk to him, trying to, get him a little bit up and moving. Then the manager comes over, the manager of, Ogilvy train station, I assume. He comes over, he shakes Rick a little bit, and he's like, hey, you can't sleep here, you need to get up. And I was like, yeah, he's just feeling kind of bad right now. And then I noticed that the reason he was walking over, because he just, did a quick thing and kept walking, was that because George was slamming at the counter at the Taco Bell, just screaming at the employees, you know what? This is my fucking lifestyle, okay? And he just kept slamming, pointing his finger in their chest, waving his Taco Bell bags around. And I'm like, what in God's good name are you doing? And because apparently he used to work at a Taco Bell. That's one of the things that I knew about him. So he was trying, I assumed he was trying to convey was, I used to work here. I know how you feel. But it came out as, this is my lifestyle. You don't tell me how to live my fucking lifestyle. And he was just screaming, waving tacos around. And I'm like, holy shit, we need to get out of here. He is making way too big of a scene. I tell George this. I tell Rick this, because George is the one screaming. Rick jumps up. He's immediately like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. We need to go right now. I grab the other one by the shirt. I'm dragging him out of the train station. Then we start walking out. I'm thinking, all right, we're going to get out of here fine. Then I notice Rick starts stumbling a little bit heavier than usual. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? He immediately just starts vomiting on the floor while still managing to keep his stumbling pace. And I was just like, oh my god. Manager's like, holy shit, someone get this cleaned up. He managed to stumble over to a mop bucket, continues to throw up. George falls flat on his back, laughing his ass off, still waving tacos at every chance he can get.
Waving tacos.
He ordered so much stuff, and he's just waving tacos everywhere. I'm like, all right, we need to get out of here right now. I hear the manager like on the phone with the police saying that they have the 3 people here, and that they're about to like send squad cars down. So I'm grabbing them, I'm ripping them by the shirts, throwing them out the door. Eventually,
he's out of breath here.
Eventually, we managed to get halfway through before George, finally like sobers up and starts walking down. So it's finally a 2-on-1 battle with me and George against Rick in my favor. Rick gets on the CTA. George gets on the CTA. I get on the CTA. I'm thinking we're fine. We're on the CTA. We're going to be going back home. There's a train stop right in our school. We're going to be fine. We're going to walk back and everything's going to be great. Me and Rick sitting there. We're doing fine. His head's not down anymore. He ate like 6 of the tacos that Rick had bought. Fuck, I keep getting these names confused. Rick's whatever one that I said was.
I'm cooking right now, so I'm like also very confused.
Good. Whatever one that I said was put his head down for the whole time. He's now like completely fine. He's also the one that threw up in the mop bucket. He's fine. He's sitting with me. He ate like 8 tacos. We're fine. We're sitting there. The other one, he's the one now who's just sitting on the CTA with his head down. I'm like, man, how the tables have turned. Then he starts dry heaving a bit. We're like, all right, if you gotta throw up, you have your Taco Bell bags, just use those. He leans over, he throws up a little bit. I'm like, okay, you're fine. That's fine. Leans over, throws up again. We're like, okay, just keep it in the bag. And then he only leans over for the 3rd time, about halfway, gets half of it on the floor, half of it in the bag. We're like, it's not okay. And then eventually he's just sitting back in his chair and just vomits straight out onto him, onto his pants, onto the floor. And we're like, good, goddamn. Somebody, we need to run now. As soon as the CTA doors open, it's like D-Day. We're carrying this kid on our shoulders, like dragging him down steps and across a parking lot. Like, come on, there's only one more thing we need to do. We need to get back. We need to walk like 20 feet. We managed to get him all the way back up to the fraternity house. We take him up to one of the showers. We sit him down in it, and we're just spraying him with like warm water, trying to get him awake. His first words are just incoherent babbles, like, what's your name? What's your name? That goes on for about 30 minutes, and then eventually we get him to like say coherent words. Eventually he's able to say his name, where he was.
Good. Good.
And then at one point, he poops his pants, and we have to clean that up, and he's just vomiting all over the place. Then at one point, there's just nothing left in his stomach or his intestines anymore, so he can't excrete anything. And then finally, after spraying him with water, about 2 hours of work sitting up with him in the shower, we finally get like underwear on him. We put him in bed. He's still just screaming at his roommate the entire time. Eventually passes out. I'm pretty sure he's dead. The next day, he wakes up at like 2 p.m. and he's perfectly alive, walking around and all that.
What game is that?
I don't know. It's working, though. So, the story went from, let's get drunk, go to Taco Bell, to, alright, this is a little bit falling off the rails, to vomiting everywhere, getting the cops called on us, running away from the cops and managing to make it to the green line, vomiting on the green line, vomiting in the shower, pooping in the shower, and then finally, everybody's down, dead, asleep.
Wow.
Yeah, that was over the span of like 4 hours, too. It was on some kid's birthday who was like celebrating when we got there. We're like, yeah, and he was one of the people, like, as soon as he figured out what was wrong, he like threw out of his clothes, put on his swim trunks, and was like the first one in the shower. And we're like, good goddamn. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah, there's some good friends. Good old Rick and George. I don't remember which one was which now.
I don't know if I did everything correctly, because I've been like half paying attention to your story and half trying to figure out whatever Tech wants me to do.
I think you did it. You were invisible and got stuff, so I think you did okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just gotta put my dress back on, because Tech made her strip.
Yeah. I mean...
yeah.
How else are you gonna be invisible?
How else is Tech gonna put the robo dick in her. As the kids say these days.
The green potion.
Oh.
Yes, please drink the green potion. No, the one that's in there. Just gulp it down. Oy.
Yeah, you see, I haven't gotten drunk to the point of having to throw up yet.
Really?
No, because I
God
can
damn,
handle
dude.
my alcohol very well.
Well, of course you can, but you always got to push the limits.
But like, I mean, I'm having a good time. The last time it was the second to last time I got drunk. I was in such a great state where I was just telling everyone how much I appreciate them, and like,
Good.
I was like, even to the people that I didn't know very well, I was like, I don't know you that well, but like next year we're gonna be such great friends. Don't worry.
God, you were blacked out before?
Nope.
Jesus, man. All right.
Hey, and the one time we were drinking here, and you guys barely drank anything, and I wanted to keep going, and you guys were like, nope.
That was with vodka. Vodka fucks me up something fierce. Like I cannot.
What do you
handle
usually
that.
drink?
I drink Fireball, any kind of whiskey, and then Reds. I gotta get Aiden drunk one of these weekends. So we can do that because we gotta get hammered. Dear God.
I was the time that I was telling everyone how much I appreciate them. I was very drunk on tequila because tequila's
gross.
I love tequila. It makes me so happy too. Obviously,
I have built up quite the alcohol tolerance. Actually, I have a tribute to this in a Valentine that I got from one of my friends. One of the ones that came to Taco Bell with me, actually.
What am I looking for?
I don't remember.
I need to start reading things.
Yeah. Where did I put that Valentine?
Sorry,
Here
I
it
was
is.
paying attention to your story, so...
Here you go. This is a Valentine I got from my friends.
We need more like you. Drunk bastards.
Damn right.
Send me a picture of that so I can put that up for the episode.
I'll put that up here. But yeah, it's a Valentine that just says, it's a picture of Superman, but it has a beard drawn on it, and it says, "We need more drunk bastards like you."
Hot diggity dog.
I have, there was, the day I finished finals, it was a Wednesday. I finished them at 9 a.m. I had a fifth of spiced rum, and I figured, like, alright, I have nothing to do. It's Wednesday, so I was completely drunk from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Nice.
And the entire fifth was gone.
Nice.
It was a good time.
The earliest I started drinking was like 3 p.m. and that was the one day that I got high of my entire year.
Wow, really?
Oh yeah, I didn't have too much access
Damn, dude.
because I didn't know that many people that had access. And I didn't know any dealers.
The first 2 weeks I was at school, I just went on a rampage. It was nuts.
I know, I noticed.
It was awesome. Put that away really quick.
But
Man, we gotta do that this summer too. Then shit.
well, we know people.
I know people.
Well, I know someone else too, but I'm not gonna say the name, obviously, on camera.
Good times. That knocking at the door? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Nate's just sent me a text message. Hold on, let me see. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Oh, I sent that to the wrong person. I am currently in the process of finishing getting my room back in order, so I don't know if I'll be able to hang today. God damn it, you piece of shit.
Nate! Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. Next time on Shimshams,
We're gonna kill Nate.
we're gonna kill
Yeah,
Nate.
fucking shoot him. Fuck that guy.
Literally.
I hate him.
Just get rid of him. Forever. See ya!